Okay, N5, Section 8, Part 2, Simultaneous Equations. We're now going to look at a couple of questions in a real life context. So, let's say that we had let X be the cost of a can of Coke and Y is the cost of a can of Iron Brew. Then let's say that 3 cans of Coke and 2 cans of Iron Brew costs £2.43 and 7 cans of Coke and 5 cans of Iron Brew costs £5.80. Okay, so let's say that the question then is how much is a can of Coke and how much is a can of Iron Brew. Okay, first thing, X is the cost of a can of Coke, so 3 cans of Coke was cost 3X. Y is the cost of Iron Brew, can of Iron Brew, so 2 cans of Iron Brew would be 2Y. So 3X plus 2Y, that's 3 Cokes and 2 Iron Brews, costs £2.43. So quite often the question will ask for an equation, so that's quite easy. 3X plus 2Y, and that's £2.43. Second equation, easy again. 6 Cokes, 7X, 7 Cokes rather 7X, plus 5 Iron Brews, 5Y is equal to £5.80. That's equation 1 and 2. So again, it's just about scaling up. So this time, let's get our Y's up. So 2 and 5, lowest common multiple, that's 10. So multiply equation 1 by 5 and multiply equation 2 by 2. Okay, so equation 1 is going to become equation 3 multiplied through by 5, and that's 15x plus 10y is equal to, now 2.43 multiplied by 5, definitely go to the side to work that out, and that's £12.15. Okay, so the next equation, equation 2, I'm multiplying through by 2, so 2 times 7x is 14x, 5 times 2 is 10y, and again £5.80 times 2, go to the side, work it out, and that's £11.60. Okay, so signs are the same, I'm going to subtract, and equation 3 minus equation 4, 15x take away 14x is x, these two cancel, and £12.50 take away £11.60, just be really careful, that's £0.55. At that point, just be careful that you pick up all marks. So the cost of a can of Coke, so it's really answering the question, you were asked a question, so answer it with a sentence. The cost of a can of Coke is 55 pence. You wouldn't say £0.55 there, you would say 55 pence. So let's find the cost of a can of Iron Brew. So that means subbing in, so we're going to sub x equals £0.55 into one of the equations, so let's go into equation 1. So equation 1 was 3x plus 2y equals £2.43, so that's 3 lots of 0.55 plus 2y is equal to £2.43. So 3 times 0.55, just be careful, definitely show you're working there. And that's £1.65, 1.65, so we'll get £1.65 plus 2y is equal to £2.43. Change side, change sign, 2y equals 2.43 minus 1.65. So 3 take away 5 can't do, borrow from there, 13 take away 5 is 8, 3 take away 6 can't do, borrow, 13 take away 6 is 7, and 1 take away 1 is 0. So now what I've got is 2y is equal to 0.78, and y will be equal to 0.78 divided by 2, and be prepared to do this stuff without a calculator. 20 goes 0, 27 goes 3, remainder 1, and 2018 goes 9. Y equals 0.39, so 0.39 pounds. But how do we say that? That's 39 pence. So what is it we're looking for again? Explain it to the examiner. The cost of a can of Irn-Bru is 39p. That's the question done. Okay, next one. We've got, there are X standard seats in a cinema and Y deluxe seats. Altogether, there are 200 seats in the cinema. Create an equation. Well, that's pretty easy. A seat is either a standard seat or a deluxe seat, so all the standard seats and all the deluxe seats add together to give you all the seats altogether, and we're told that that's 200 seats. So there's my equation. Your X seats and your Y seats, that's all your seats, standard and deluxe, is equal to 200. X plus Y equals 200. Now we're told that a standard seat costs £8 and a deluxe seat costs £10. If the cinema is a sellout, then the revenue is £1,900. So for each standard seat it costs £8, so the revenue there would be X number of seats times 8 if they were all sold out. Y number of seats for the deluxe, so Y seats at £10 a seat, 10 lots of Y if they were sold out, and if it's a sellout, all the seats are sold out, 8x plus 10y, and we're told that the revenue there is 1,900. Now the question is, how many standard and how many deluxe seats are in the cinema? So X is standard seats and Y is deluxe seats. So we can use simultaneous equations to figure this one out. So let's this time get rid of X's, and I'm going to multiply this equation by 8, and that's equation 1. So when I do so, 8 times X is 8X, 8 times Y is 8Y, and 8 times 200 is 1600, that's equation 3. Equation 4 I don't need to adjust, 8x plus 10y is equal to 1900. The signs are the same, so I'm going to subtract. So this time I'm going to do equation 4 minus equation 3. So ax take ax goes, becomes 0, 10y take 8y is 2y, 1900 take away 1600 is 300, y is equal to 300 over 2, and y is equal to 150. Now y is the number of deluxe seats, so there are 150 deluxe seats in the cinema. Now since there's 200 seats in total, then that's a simple calculation. There are 50 standard seats in the cinema, and remember to answer the question clearly